Oh! Bright tree. Big old bright tree. Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Tactical rifle time, man. I did kind of want to start off with, like, some other weapon, but it's just, not really in the... I gotta pick it up first, of course, and, like, I just... I don't want to chase after it. The game was all like, here, you got this rifle now, and I was like, I'll take it. It's not a bad rifle, that's not the problem. I just wanted to get the worst one out of the way. Alright. Do I pick up the drive? Oh my goodness, wait. Drive is damage accumulation? Ooh. You know? This kind of makes me want to approach this differently. I'm thinking. Okay, so look, I usually start off with, like, the base shit, just to, like, get... You know what? No, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I'll fucking go with it. But it would also mean that I could... The challenge runner wants me to start off small. The challenge runner in me. It's a demon. There's a demon in me. Stronger Aether. A good sentence to start off with. There's a demon in me. Good job, Snores. You know, actually, the collecting the money thing could work. It says only if low, though. And it's not like in a boss fight I'm gonna get, like, low health. I've gotten pretty okay at this game. Yikes. We're not resilience gamers today. Man, this is gonna be bad, isn't it? Now this gun has a thing called Rising Pitch, which was that was in Returnal. The gun slowly shoots more faster the more you shoot it. If you're pressing, like, the left trigger. Do we have, like, a certain... We had to get used to it sooner or later. But we might have to try and survive without the usual save me weapons. Or not save me weapons, save me artifacts. It'll be tough, but... With how broken these modifiers are, I'm sure there's something that'll save us. And I've learned enemy patterns. Like I mean, I almost died last time. Restore integrity, if only. If only. We gotta take anything we can get. Nothing over there. But smart rounds, nay. Can I recycle that, actually? Try and get something blue. Like really eager right now to get to like the shotgun testing. That's like the gun I'm most curious about. I'm all like, there's gotta be something going on with that, right? No, it's really weird. I mean, people say like, oh no, this game has more guns, and I'm all like, no, it doesn't. If you played Returnal, you would know that, like, a lot of, like, the other weapons had, like, all these sub-things that they did. That's basically like these guns. And then they also had their own, like, special ability. On top of that, now what I would count as a special ability can be used more here. But I'm gonna be honest, like one of them is like really, like just feels like it's lacking in creativity. The Nova Lance. And like the Disparator, like it can be good in like hordes, but it does not replace the lobber. Like that is this game's poison weapon, and like it's not as good, man. I guess I do think, like, the one thing it does with, like, the whole, like, thing swirling around the room and all that shit, it is pretty cool. But I think they should add more guns to the game. And on top of that, I do think they should add, like, more traits to the the guns that they already have. Why in the fuck does level 0 have, like... This doesn't make any sense. Alright. Now, despite all that, I mean, I've almost clocked more hours into this than I have Returnal. That being said. But I'm also going to Returnal, and I'm going to be doing the same thing. I do think Returnal has the better bosses. Except, I really like the piano guy. The vibes, man. Ooh. Okay, getting, like, drive enhancers, though, like, which we have been getting crazy, that, especially out of boxes, that could be really good. That could go crazy. Like, this game has more bosses and biomes, but I feel like in terms of depth, it's a little lacking compared to Returnal. Like, yes, you do have modifiers to change everything, but it's less roguelike-y, and it feels like it hates being a roguelike sometimes. Of course, the game is still fun, and like, again, I mean, it's got the cooler bosses, definitely. And hell, I'll love both of them at the same time if I, you know, like, I'm going to, like, be doing, like, multi-game runs of these. Like, I'm going to be doing these back-to-back. I want to put, like, the two of these games together and make it feel like a whole-ass gigantic campaign. Oh. Oh, God. Whoa, okay, like, he's got his, like, own... It's confusing. The game doesn't exactly, It doesn't warn that there's this pulse coming out, which it doesn't need to. But it is, like... It is kind of fucking with my brain, how he's, like... got it constantly coming out of him, but also shoots them. That guy was unpleasant. I hated that combination. The combination abomination. Okay, I just realized this, but I do need to grab Prominence. Just so I can get rid of the yellows when they accumulate. Disparator's gonna go everywhere. I have like this big blue bar, and I'm pretty sure I have Disparator on right now because of that. Is it as bad as Marksman Pistol? Probably not. We'll get the damage accumulation up and really see what this thing can do. Also, it might have... Oh, wait. Projectiles travel through hostiles. Perfect load. Okay. It says, yeah, I don't... It says the perfect reload, like, boosts the damage. The thing I don't like about that is, it says of next trigger pull. So I'm all like, okay, wait, does it just boost the damage of one bullet? I don't think that really does anything. But if it... Okay. Next trigger pull could also mean the entire pull. Now that I'm thinking about it. Compared to smart rifle, this just really won't hold a candle, though. I gotta be honest about that. Okay, I'm gonna be honest about something else. I just feel like if you were trying to capitalize off Returnal at all, you'd really want to make a weapon set that feels like it rivals the one before it. You don't want the other game, gameplay-wise, because that's the thing that matters the most. These bosses, they're really cool. They're like some of the coolest bosses I've ever fought. But you don't want more effort to be in like the spectacle than like the actual like gameplay itself. Is that Prominence? No, it's another Dispiritor. Can I... this is such a waste, but I really need to get rid of this. Just in case I get yellowed up. It'll be easier to get rid of everything. Okay, now this gun's about to get a whole lot worse, so... especially because of the strand we're in. Oh, fuck. I'm not gonna have as much save me's here. Maybe it's better that way. I rely on them a little too much. Whoa, wait, what? They gave me like a level 30 gun. That's like way higher than my level. I thought they could only go like 2 above. That's crazy. Oh god. Now it should be at least like launching through multiple enemies to the point where it like also tracks the other ones, I think. But I'm pretty sure it has tracking. Got somewhat? I could be wrong. Never mind. No, it doesn't. Like, do I still have the tactical rifle? Is that what I'm using? These guns can, I think the, like, first 2 rifles can, like, be really confusing. The first 2 rifles. The other rifles that aren't the smart rifle. we should be okay. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to use the piercing to my advantage. Are you kidding me? Like, I don't even have dash cooldown right now. How am I not, like, able to dash away in time? Oh. Sir! Oh my goodness. Come on! I am trying to dash away from these motherfuckers, and you keep using them up. This is pissing me off. I need to be able to get away from these dudes, and the game is just, oh my god. In situations where this is just like a very unlikely scenario where I would even survive. What the f- Dude! Right in front- Oh my god! Come the fuck on, man! Oh, this pisses me off. And like, what makes me mad is like, okay, one, they made the dash way too fucking slow on the fucking, like, look, I have to like wait that long to dash again. Like, for everything that's going on, that is abominable, especially since, like, to keep my freaking, what's it been called? If I shield and they break my shield with their attack that I can only get so far away from, it can save me, but it can also, well, like, it can also freaking... It can break my adrenaline levels. In all honesty, they should just make the dash better. All right. I honestly, we're gonna say we're gonna try and get the usual save me's this time. Now, of course, you get so strong that, like, half the shit I'm saying doesn't matter. Unless you're probably in a position where, you know, like, maybe it does matter. Fuck, I don't know. I'll try and block more and all that other stuff, but I'm gonna get some things to help with immunity. Okay, getting that on off rip is pretty good. We will need the damage. No, don't give me, don't start me off with the greens. I need the blues and the yellows this time, game. Just like you've always given me. Whenever I needed greens the most. I also think there's a little bit of a problem with the attribute boost. Not the boost, the artifacts and their you know, they go up in levels. And like I guess during normal gameplay this is fine, but like when you're trying to play this way, it's, I feel like they should make the artifacts give a little bit more attribute enhancement than they do, because it's very small. And I just think it would also help playing the roguelike element more. Like, imagine you could get, like, I don't know, like 30, like 30 or at least 20, like, from the attribute, from the artifacts. Also, maybe add an artifact for the parries. Yeah, or add an artifact for the parries. So, like, parries give you immunity and all this other shit. Or you get, like, some little buddy to fight with you or some, you know. Do something Portal Beam-esque. But, like, make it different? I don't know. I just feel like, I mean, like, parries do, like, probably, like, a lot more damage than I, like, even think they do. I'm just always on the bad settings for them to even work like that. It can still be a little bit more rewarding than it is. Even with that, though. And the resilience. Ooh. A little problem with that, but not right now. It's just like in other moments that like they have only given me one attribute inside the boxes, and I'm starting to question if I can even get anything else. It feels like they went a lot less in with like the enhancements of this game. I mean, like Returnal, every artifact had like its own design and all this other crap. And like getting like a 10% damage boost out of nowhere, that was freaking dope. That that was really cool. And you could just give that to yourself off rip, but it's a lot cooler to just like find it out there and possibly, you know, get like this crazy stack of damage. I was holding the shield up there, but because he was ledge climbing, it wasn't really, you know, it was like in and out. Like I kind of heard it go up a bit, but it didn't really, you know, do what it was supposed to do. So glad for this, by the way. I found my old, like, not like it was really hard to look for, but I found my old Returnal save file, which I have deleted many times over. Not off of PS Plus, but like, sorry, I'm trying to think. But off the PlayStation itself, just so I could like do fresh starts of Returnal. The fact that I couldn't dash out of that pisses me off. Anyway. I feel like I gotta comment on that as well. They did this whole thing where like your dash can be affected, and it can be worse than it is. And maybe they thought the dash was good enough. I think it could be better. I think it could be even better than it is. They gave things that could be a detriment to your, like, dash cooldown, but they gave you no boost for, like, dash at all. Which I'm pretty sure they did in Returnal. Speak of the devil. Unity after dash, no. Nice. I really don't know how I couldn't dash out of that. It just, something wasn't working. Maybe this is a good wall damage gun. Either way, I don't want to see that guy's ass because he's gonna, like, lunge and somehow I'm not gonna be able to dodge out of it. Despite, you know, pressing dodge. No. No. Fine. Nah. This build is just, that's just straight up not worth it. I also want to mention this though, like, I'm pretty sure Hades is like a cheaper game, and like, you know, it's got like a cheaper looking art style, but its gameplay, there's like so much more thought put into it. And I just wish that like this game could even come close to that sort of depth. Now those steps, they did have early access for like Hades 2 and all these other games. All this stuff had probably more time to improve than even this. Like I feel like, not that they were rushing this game out the door. I'm not gonna insist that. But I feel like if there was time to, like, improve upon anything, they might have not had the time to do that. Okay, like, if this could do better wall damage, that might be, like, that could go crazy. That could be, like, a good perk of this weapon. I don't think that guy's supposed to be up there. I'm just gonna be honest. Goodbye, money. I mean, that's only my that's only my gun levels. Whatever. Fuck. It begins. Oh, fuck. It begins! Oh, I tried to put my shield up there for some reason. I guess that wasn't fast enough. Oh god. All the frickin' money. Wasted. Okay, Gabe. Alright. Money is half the reason I come here. Come on, stop this. Alright, we should be good from now on. Should be. Like, that part just, that part sucks just because, like, it has so many things that can, like, dash at me and just, like, murder me. And I do, like, no damage, and it makes the guns bad. Like, being in that area literally makes the guns bad. Alright, let's try this out. Oh, come on, you gave me onslaught rifle twice. Clip size and all that could be nice, but is it really worth having, like, less anything else? I don't know. It might even out, though, later. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm probably gonna get, like, a lot of drive enhancers. I think my dash has some issues. I don't know if it's just being around this enemy. Or maybe the game's breaking at times, but my guy just doesn't want to dash out of the way. Weird. Did that just do some damage boost? I could have sworn. Oh. I think having more ammo in this gun, because it is a rising pitch gun, is important. Yikes. Oh, we are going back to marksman pistol territory, aren't we? Ooh, this is not good. This is not good, game. You shouldn't be doing this shit to me. be possibly okay for destroying pods, maybe. We'll see. I was gonna say it's gonna be shit. Oh man, my bad. Dude, shit, I could just like walk out of the way. I guess it's fine. It could be better. I really like the haptic feedback design of how, like, I can feel him putting his face back together. It's all sloppy and stuff. It's really cool. I just had to say something positive, you know, since I've been, like, complaining so much. Oh, damn. I'm just trying to kill him as fast as possible. And usually, like, I know, like, how to walk out of the way of all this stuff. Fuck. I mean, it worked really well last time. Why I'm acting like I don't have... like I have a super dash cooldown at the moment, I don't know. Oh, I was like, did they patch the game so I couldn't walk into the money that he disperses? I was gonna be like, that's so fucking stupid. Don't worry, game. You know, there's one less reason to be angry at you. Give me a gun. Give me a good gun. That'll be another reason. Oh my god, please, Arjun, jump up this pad. What is wrong with you? Arjun says no thanks. I know, I speak for Arjun. Last time Arjun was allowed to have his own voice, things got complicated. Why do you think Arjun doesn't speak? It's because I don't allow him to. You got anything to say about that, Arjun? See? Nothing. Arjun, say yes if you're in trouble. Nah, that is disgusting. Ah, fuck. Arjun, speak if you don't appreciate the stats this game is giving you. You gotta speak up for yourself once in a while, man. I mean, come on. Tell the game, please give me a tactical rifle. I know I complained about how this game doesn't feel like it wants to be a roguelike, but the setting that, you know, the setting that should be giving me more of the gun I need, it's not doing that. And it's a modifier. And it's called a protection. I don't really feel protected right now, I'm not gonna lie. Probably gonna need that. That was an accident. I had to block. Alright. Oh goodness. This is like such a bad set of circumstances. And this guy is half of them. I have a problem with how he heals. And then he, like, does this shit. It's absolutely, like, obnoxious. So, I'll be honest. Technically, I probably, like, punched him. And you know what? I'm gonna deck him in the face again, to be honest. I know it says pistol only, but like technically in many playthroughs, meleeing is like practically like doing that can be unavoidable if you're like still trying to block things. So I just might as well do it when it happens. Need to get rid of this. Yikes, game. Big yikes. Don't get mad, Snorse. Get glad. Just think happy thoughts. Jesus Christ, please. Gimme. There's gotta be like a perk to this gun, right? It's gotta be something good about it. I can't just be coping. Ooh, Acolyte's wager on this is gonna be shitty. It's not gonna do nothing. I hate you. It's not gonna do anything for you, bitch. Whoa, okay, game. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna be tortured this run. There is no reason he would want a tactical pitch gun. There's just no reason, so we won't give him one. Who would want to just strictly play with this? We meant for it to be a shitty gun, and that's why it doesn't spawn. You know? It's like the marksman pistol. Like, how about just make situations where all guns can be good? That would be very nice, right? I think I got confused. Oh. Ow. save that this time. I'm totally not gonna use it the moment I get a chance. Something feels so off about this. Is this where I came from? No. Yes. Maybe. You know, in all honesty, this gun will probably be pretty good once, like with the DPS as well. Like, yeah, we just need the right set of circumstances. I think we do. I could be wrong. It could be trash. It feels like trash right now. Garbage. I need my smart rifle back. Man, you can really see in this playthrough how many of the guns and relics were carrying me before. But I have to like go. I have to practically like go with a build that is like very opposite this challenge. Yikes. We're really going down this route, huh? That is not a tactical rifle. That is also not a tactical rifle. There's something going on here. Something fishy. Like, there's just no way I haven't got, like, this singular gun. Right? Like, this has to be a farce. Oh my god, are we kidding ourselves right now? Like, this is This is so bad. Please. Like, I just want the tactical rifle. Another smart rifle. Damn, it's almost like this game only wants to give you the good guns and just like, you know, oh my goodness. Now listen, maybe smart rifle was just so good that I never noticed how much they gave me tactical rifles or onslaught rifles, but this is getting really annoying. I'm at level 1 with this shit. I'm not trying to do a soul level 1 run here. That's for a different phase of my life. Well, you know what? I actually already did it. I just didn't beat Calamite. It was a no upgrades run too, just in case you were wondering. I shouldn't brag like that, it makes me really unlikable. I was just trying to parry. God. these turrets sound like they're crying sometimes, even though they're robots. Maybe they have feelings. AI doesn't have feelings. All these people are getting punched just by me trying to like awkwardly parry all this other shit. Guess I gotta block it at some point. My bad. That guy was practically begging for it, though. That guy got lucky. He got to die by my glorious... What was your name again? The tactical rifle? Oh, okay. You know, the bad thing about the game not giving me the gun I want, besides the fact that I have the modifiers on and it should be, is like the fact that I can't see the other abilities. The other cool abilities that these guns have, and I can't test them in areas like this. Because the game won't let me. That was a nightmare. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. I just don't really feel like I felt the pain until now. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess it's still better than the marksman, at least. Maybe. Maybe. I'm starting to think some bullets don't give you yellow and other bullets do give you yellow. Okay, that was just testing on my end. And I shouldn't have done it, and I'm very sorry for even trying. But I mean, look at this shit. It's not giving me yellow when I do that. Okay, that definitely didn't give me yellow. And that sure as hell did not give me yellow. I hope that's a feature, not a glitch. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. This hurts. The force you need to pull down this trigger halfway hurts more than pulling it down all the way. I'm still testing things out a bit. Technically getting hit on purpose. Also, probably technically not in some places. Hell, this recycle's probably not even gonna give me anything, so I might as well just take something. Right? Take less damage after a kill or become immune. Immune after a kill. Let me in. Kayla! Kayla, I've had enough! I've gone feral. Whee! I'm gonna kick this fucking monitor in, like, what the hell? Been at level 0 stats this whole time. It gets so annoying. Like, I'm not trying to challenge myself like this. I'm just trying to get a good gun. This good gun specifically. This gun, but better. Oh my goodness. Amy, you got like a second to redeem yourself. Oh my god. There's something in this game's coding, and I think it's busted. Oh my god, thank fucking goodness, finally. And right when I said the game's fucking coding was busted. We have something... Nah. Whatever. Alright. It's better. Ooh, wait. Oh. It's better. It can stagger now. I didn't even know this gun could stagger. That's gonna be good. I mean, like, the firing itself is still, like, kind of ass. I almost wonder what the rising pitch and damage accumulation, all this other shit's for. But it's something that's better. It's butter. All the stat enhancers game. I'm so glad, man. Gun having staggers really great. Definitely a nice surprise. Let's look at all the stats, though. Okay, there's something I don't like about the wording of this one. Increased stagger damage. There was never stagger damage. There was no such thing. Or was there? No, there wasn't. There wasn't. And I stand by that. It would have happened if there was. It only happened when there was staggering, but not from this weapon. Whoa. What I think is really nuts is, like, these guns have, like, more shotgunish properties than the shotguns themselves. Like, those pellets coming out deal insane damage. Wait, is this literally just it? Oh, I was missing that. A lot better than that still level 1 bullshit I was using earlier. Definitely built for another room to be there, but there's not at the moment. We can't target weak points. I shouldn't even consider picking that one up. I'm actually excited to see how this does in a Nightmare Strand. Pretty good. A lot better than what I was using earlier. My goodness. Trying to get my teeth kicked in. I am just trying to test out this whole perfect reload situation. Man, it's not working at times. Why is that? That's the one thing I have. Weird. Very weird. Am I reloading with the wrong button? No. Just broken. Okay. Weird. Very weird. Damn. At least I had the immunity on. Okay, so not as good as the whatchamacallit, but it's still like well, it's better than marksman pistol, and it's, I'm not sure if it's better than all the pistols. I would just say it's better than marksman. Of course, like, what's gonna change my opinion on this build entirely is the fact that I can't, is that using resilience is, like, kinda bad for it. I'm really not feeling the rising pitch part of it, though. I think that's my, like, big issue with it, is that, like, rising pitch is for, like, crazy DPS. The damage, you know, it starts off slow and then it gets, like, crazy fast, and you see, whoa, it does so much damage. That doesn't feel like a thing here as much. Like, I really could just use Smart Rifle and get the same effect. But even better. Staggered's gonna be really good for Consort, though. Like, I don't know how much, like, it takes for Consort, but, like, I think it could be really good. I think it could go nuts. I would say it's a very big weapon. Oh. Might be as good as it gets. Wait, no, this is really weird. What is this? Huh. I wonder if the barrels can fall from the sky here. I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I think, like, shooting this all the way is, like, the wrong way to use it. Damn, that immunity saved me right there. What is that? Can't tell if it's a shotgun or a... Nope. It's a smart rifle. Not my gun. Oh shit. I wonder if I had, like, really fast reflexes, if I could, like, you know, go nuts with that. Really take advantage of that room. Nope. Also, nope. No, there was something I didn't check with the data bank. Oh, that's because it has no data bank with... Alright. The data bank worked differently in Returnal because everything had a percentage. You would like have to gain like abilities on your guns and all this other stuff. This game doesn't do that, but I kind of wish it did. And had more abilities. We're gonna wait to use any of that. I would say let's save it for like last second. Who knows? We could get like the best version of this gun. Technically not, because we can't get like full proficiency like upgrades from this point. Just because of how the game's built. My bad. I can't tell if it's like the immunity relic, but this is really holding its ground. Or we're holding our ground. I don't think I got any attribute enhancers out of that. Game. I think the game's been like balancing it out. So I don't get too many, like, last run I got so many drive enhancers. That was weird. I don't think I got a proficiency boost right there. I said I would save those. That's... yeah. I mean, this could be very near the end. Nice. Been looking for that. Alright, game. You're doing that thing again. Honestly, I gotta say big yikes for this one. Though he always has had a lot of health. Nope, that's not the gun I'm looking for. It's better. But is it butter? Is there any point in going down there? My bad, but, you know, he was asking for it. I need to stop apologizing for that happening. I mean, I got a block. Game. I don't know what that was, but that was some real returnal shit that you just pulled on me. I don't know whether to be proud or angry. Or indifferent. Damage at full power, you say? No option for a gun. Interesting. I feel like by the end of this, many times, there's not a reason to re-roll. So of course, I feel like their intention was for you to play biomes by themselves at times. That's not entirely true, I mean. What was I gonna say? Something. Let's fight the boss. It was pretty tough to fight these bosses, you know, biome-wise. So maybe I'm a little wrong about that. Just a little. Yikes. Where am I shooting? Oh god. bullshit. Man, what? Oh my goodness, dude. Okay, the game's bugging out a bit. Like there's times where I am like hitting my reload and it's just not working, or where I'm like just trying to dash away out of the. I pressed triangle like a bunch of times. Come on. I'm gonna be dying over here. Game, oh my god, such bullshit. Do you see what I'm saying here? Okay, that's just me being a hard ass about the parrying. I should stop doing that. I think what they really shouldn't have done with that, though, is the whole, there's just like this whole thing that's going on with it. With like, where he shoots the yellow balls, and then he shoots a fucking laser afterwards. That's a bit ridiculous, since you can't really, you know, you can't like dash and do all that shit at the same time. I mean, like, the game's animations just don't fucking like that. Oh! Fuck, man. Oh! I almost ran into those bullets. We fucking did it. Get wrecked, bitch. Oh. I'm starting to tense up there. Did I even have the one I thought I had? Dealing damage restores integrity at low integrity. We didn't need it, though. Somehow. Somehow we were A-okay without it. Well, A-okay is a little bit of a, you know, exaggeration. We almost fucking died, but... yeah, I don't like that gun. I'm not gonna lie. But maybe, you know... we'll see in Act 2. Maybe it can get better. That'll have to be a stream for tomorrow, though.